The real reasons Michelle Obama's mother lived in the White House. When Barack Obama became the 44th President of the United States in 2009, he was not the only one who moved into the White House. His wife, Michelle Obama, and their two daughters, Melia and Sasha, also joined him in the historic residence. But there was another member of the family who made the transition as well, Michelle's mother, Marion Robinson. Marion Robinson, who was 71 years old at the time, left her home in Chicago to live with her daughter and son-in-law in Washington, D.C. She stayed with them for the entire 8 years of Obama's presidency, making her the first grandmother in residence since Aníbal M. Dowd, the mother of Mamie Eisenhower, who lived in the White House from 1953 to 1961. But why did Marion Robinson decide to move into the White House? And what was her role and influence in the Obama administration? Here are some of the real reasons why Michelle Obama's mother lived in the White House. She wanted to support her daughter and granddaughters. One of the main reasons why Marion Robinson agreed to move into the White House was to support her daughter and granddaughters during a major life change. Michelle Obama had asked her mother to join them in Washington, D.C., because she knew how important it was for her daughters to have a stable and familiar presence in their lives. Marion Robinson had been a constant figure in Melia and Sasha's upbringing, helping Michelle and Barack with childcare and household chores while they pursued their careers in Chicago. She had also been a source of comfort and guidance for Michelle, who had often relied on her mother's advice and wisdom. In an interview with Essence magazine in 2009, Michelle Obama said that having her mother in the White House was a huge gift for her and her family. She said that Marion Robinson was one of those people who doesn't need a lot of fuss and that she was completely happy living with them. She said, "She's just happy to be grandma. She's here to help me with these girls, and I'm just happy that she's here. I think she's going to be a great addition to this family." She wanted to experience history. Another reason why Marion Robinson decided to move into the White House was to experience history firsthand. She was well aware of the significance and symbolism of having an African-American family living in the presidential mansion, which had been built by enslaved people. In an interview with the New York Times in 2009, Marion Robinson said that she felt blessed to be part of such a historic moment. She said, "I never doubted that this day would come. I just didn't know when. It's a wonderful thing for us, for our family, for our country." She also said that she enjoyed living in the White House and learning about its history and traditions. She said, "It's a beautiful home. It's well kept. It's well staffed. The people here are wonderful. There's so much history here." She wanted to have fun. The third reason why Marion Robinson decided to move into the White House was to have fun. She did not let her age or status stop her from enjoying life and exploring new opportunities. Marion Robinson was known for being adventurous and outgoing. She took advantage of living in the nation's capital by visiting museums, theaters, restaurants, and other attractions. She also traveled with the Obamas on some of their domestic and international trips, such as Hawaii, China, Italy, Spain, and Cuba. She also participated in some of the White House events and activities, such as hosting a Halloween party for local children, reading stories to miniature families, planting vegetables in the garden, playing tennis on the courts, and even jumping rope with some of the staff members. She also made friends with some of the other residents and guests of the White House, such as Beau and Sonny, the Obama's dogs, Sonnylands, the Camp David Retreat, Queen Elizabeth II, Pope Francis, and Beyonce. She wanted to make a difference. The fourth reason why Marion Robinson decided to move into the White House was to make a difference. She did not just sit back and watch as her daughter and son-in-law ran the country. She also contributed to their causes and initiatives in her own way. Marion Robinson was especially supportive of Michelle Obama's efforts to promote healthy eating, physical activity, education, and empowerment for children and families. She helped her daughter launch the Let's Move campaign, which aimed to combat childhood obesity and encourage healthy lifestyles. She also joined her daughter in visiting schools, hospitals, military bases, and community centers across the country and around the world. She met with students, teachers, parents, veterans, service members, and leaders from different backgrounds and cultures. She shared her stories, insights, and experiences with them and listened to their hopes, dreams, and challenges. She also volunteered for various organizations and causes that aligned with her values and interests, such as literacy, arts, seniors, and veterans. She donated books, clothes, toys, and other items to charities and shelters. She also mentored and inspired young people, especially girls and women of color, to pursue their goals and aspirations. She wanted to leave a legacy. The fifth reason why Marion Robinson decided to move into the White House was to leave a legacy. She did not just want to be remembered as the mother of Michelle Obama or the grandmother of Melia and Sasha. She also wanted to be remembered as a woman who lived a full and meaningful life. Marion Robinson had overcome many challenges and hardships in her life. She was born in 1937 in Chicago, Illinois, during the Great Depression. She grew up in a segregated and impoverished neighborhood. She married Fraser Robinson III, a city water plant employee, in 1960. They had two children, Craig and Michelle. They also faced health issues, such as Fraser's multiple sclerosis diagnosis and Marion's breast cancer diagnosis. Despite these difficulties, Marion Robinson persevered and thrived. She raised her children with love, discipline, and values. She worked as a secretary at a bank, an insurance company, and a catalog company. She earned her bachelor's degree in sociology from Chicago State University at the age of 53. She retired in 2001. She also enjoyed her hobbies and passions such as reading, gardening, cooking, sewing, dancing, playing cards, and watching sports. She had a strong faith and a close-knit family and friends. Marion Robinson was proud of her achievements and grateful for her blessings. She was also humble and generous. She did not seek fame or fortune. She did not interfere or meddle in her daughter's or son-in-law's affairs. She did not complain or demand anything from anyone. She simply lived her life with grace and dignity. She was an example of resilience, courage, wisdom, and joy. She was an inspiration to many people who knew her or heard about her. She was Marion Robinson, mother, grandmother, citizen, friend.